News 13 Inside Las Vegas begins now.
Teachers and students remember a former firefighter as they move into the new school that bears her name. And more Las Vegas dealers cast their votes today, the latest attempt at unionization. But first, place your bets. UNLV is now up on the board at the sportsbook. For the first time ever, you can legally bet on a local game. Good evening, I'm Michael Gieser. In Las Vegas, you can pretty much bet on anything, just not a game right down the street. That is until today. The local college betting ban is now history. News 13's Dave Malkoff is live at the Stardust Sportsbook with reaction from fans. Dave?
Well, Michael, fans here are pretty excited, and my friend Joe here, you bet on UNLV today, right?
Yes, it was pretty neat. First time to be bet on UNLV.
And how much did you win?
$100.
$100. That's something you wouldn't have been able to do last week, because check out the board up there. You can see UNLV up on the big board, their game against BYU, and we were at that game today. Talked to some of the fans and basketball pros and asked them, will this tarnish the game?
You know, I don't believe it tarnishes the game at all. I think it only tarnishes the game when you have a certain very few handful of players that will allow someone to step in and buy them to tarnish the game. I believe that's when betting becomes a tarnish to the game.
I think it's all right. I don't know. I imagine that they've thought out all the pros and cons and decided it was okay. I don't care for gambling one way or the other. I'm not against it or for it, so that doesn't make any difference to me.
You know, I understand the Las Vegas issue, the gaming commission issue as to really the NCAA's maybe going about it in a different manner. They should be looking at something else than worrying about legal gambling.
And here's the game against Brigham Young. The Nevada Gaming Commission lifted the ban to make a point. They wanted to prove Nevadans can bet on local games without big corruption problems, and that's just their statement they're making to Congress, just to say that we can have college betting here, and they just don't want it to be banned nationwide. Now, this ban goes back to the 50s when Nevada's population was smaller and a lot of people had more personal contact with the games and the coaches and the players on the team.
All right, Dave, so how did the first day of betting go?
Well, actually, it went good. They moved the lineup, so that means that a lot of people here were betting on the Rebels today.
All right, Dave, thanks a lot. Stardust Sportsbook.